announcement we just had. Um, I had a few people ask me about this pictures we keep showing on this right here. They literally, some people on the forum sites literally thought that was a computer monitor. It's not a computer monitor. That is actually an old dirty window. The last place I was at, I was doing the work over there. They had this cellar area down in the basement, and I was asking if they had any windows because we were painting these windows for the outside for the AdTech technology to test it on a much larger scale. But anyway, I bumped into some really sheets, a pile of old windows they had back there, and they were fantastic for what we needed to do. So grabbed one of them and coated it, did some demonstrations off of it, and later on we coated the advanced ambient light projection technology, the Black Series, onto it. Used that as a projection screen, did a couple of demonstrations on that. And then later on, it was converted over to FLE technology, which we have now. Now, this is actually painted over with a rollover paint. This is actually, we have a version of this which is a front and rear. This is the front version of it only, and this is just a paint. That's basically about it. It's our Alpha CINEMAX new screen paint that we have, which is going to be replacing the Black Series edition. It does pull tremendously beautiful colors, as you can see. The table is actually a piece of plywood. So it's a piece of plywood that was laying out back against the garage. It was out there for about a couple of months, and brought it in, wiped it down, painted over it, and that's basically about it. So what you're seeing right here is, see that little projector right here? We've got a projector right here on the table, right there. That is hitting the screen here. That's our little 50 lumen Pico projector. And then right here on this side, this is a glass window. So the first time, I didn't apologize about it. But anyway, yeah, it's a glass window. But just to show you how amazing this technology is, look how beautiful the colors pop up. You don't need any expensive projectors. I'm using a projector right now that's cheaper than the Sony. My Sony VPO FH30 cost me around $300. I'm using my Christie, which I told you I'm a big fan of Christie projectors. I'm using the Christie LWU501i. This projector cost me $270. We're not even using HDMI ports. We're just using VGA to HDMI. That's all we're using. We're not we're actually strictly just using VGA. But it's a VGA to HDMI converter for the PlayStation hookup we have over here. This is my PlayStation running through here right now. But as you can see, the colors are incredible. Now, what's fantastic about this technology, it also works with projector mapping applications. You could paint this to your ceiling. You could paint this to your floors. It also works with, like I said, for using for movie applications, whatever you want. It has an infinity contrast level, picks up incredible white levels, and as you can see, the colors on this technology are absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. So I'm going to put you guys over here and bring this down a little bit. There. And let you guys in here. Matter of fact, let's bring this up because I got to talk about the desk and everything. I want to do some work real quick, but I'll get to my work in a few minutes. Let's talk more about this right here. Put this in a little better. There we go. So yeah, this is actually, I showed this off a few times, and people thought at the end of the day that this was just a I don't know, somebody thought it was a computer monitor. That's what they thought. They thought they were monitors. I'm like, no, it's not a monitor. That's the monitor over there. This right here is basically our screen. I love this. Whoever did this illustrated art did an amazing job. This is going to be fantastic to show off our technology. And it just shows you that you don't have to have an expensive surface. You don't have to buy expensive motorized projection screens, fixed frame screens. Quite frankly, we've just been designing stuff out of just everyday stuff. I have a wallpaper surface screen over there that is around 4 by 8 feet. Wallpaper surface is made out of fiberglass. And then we got the plywood table. And then over here we have the window glass projection screen, which again, we want to make glass projection screens. This setup right here we have here is for our Pico setup. So I have 2 more Pico projectors because I do want to basically get into the field of Pico projectors. We have the technology for it, so this stuff is going to work absolutely fine with it. Look at that. That is absolutely incredible. Who did this? Did a fantastic job at it. But anyway, So it's going to be, we're going to be coming out with our own portable little setup. So we're going to have a 50-inch and a 40-inch. We are going to have a glass screen, and we are going to be using a lot of Pico projectors in our demonstrations, because I've done just about everything when it comes to venue projectors and home theater projectors. I want to dabble a lot in these Pico projector setups. And the screen is 100% jet black. Got a commercial corner somewhere. We've got music playing in the background somewhere. Let me cancel this real quick. There it is. We got music playing in the background somewhere. Let me see. Copyright-free music. As a matter of fact, oh, just for a minute. Over here for a minute. Where's that illustrated art from? Background visual effect. Let's see if we can find the exact same video. What was the name of this thing? Let me see. Cell phone, backup phone, never to be found. Find everything else, we never can find. Oh, it's right there on the table. I told you, yeah. That's one thing I can't understand when somebody says that their product is supposed to be black. Their product's black, everything blends into black. I lose cell phones on my table all the time. All right, where are you? All right, now I got you. You are background video liquid sphere colorful abstract. Well, you gotta be there. We just got finished right there. All right, guess gotta put the whole thing in there. Copyright free background video liquid sphere colorful abstract. There we go. I guess I'll do all that.
Want your video to stand out? Go to motionarray.com.
So which one is, I forgot the channel. Let me see. Which one do we have? I think we do have that one of the spheres. Let me see. Whew. Yeah, we do. That's the one right there. That. Let's see something for a minute. Going off by a couple of seconds, but that's the monitor right there that we have running. That's the monitor, and that's projection. Projection, monitor. We've done this before with the FLE before. So that's the monitor, and that right there is the projection. Pretty cool, huh? So it just shows you with a dirty piece of plywood and an old window, yeah, you can design some pretty crazy stuff with our technology, as you can see. And again, there's our monitor over here, and over here, this is our 40 inch, because this thing measures out to be 40 inches. I change my keyboard's color to red. There we go. It changes out to oh, I should have got that when I was over there. It does a 40. This is a 40-inch screen. And the LED lights that we have attached to it come free. So we're going to be doing with the 100-inch, sorry, the 20 ounce, the 20 ounce, I'm trying to think of that. The 20 ounce, 32 ounce is going to come with one set of the rope lights, and the 1 gallons are going to come with 2. Let me show you the lights out. So we have dirty window that was coated with FLE Technology, table, plywood, coated with FLE Technology, and that right there is a monitor. It shows you how bright this technology pulls up. And what we're using on the table is using a 50 lumen projector right there. Oh, I should change the table out too. All right, for a minute. I think I'm gonna change the table too. Might as well. Let's change the table to, let me see, copyright free background video, liquid sphere, colorful abstract. Now we got to do all 3 of them. This is going to be interesting how to do all 3 of these at the same time. I love the 40-inch monitor. I freaking love it. Hold on. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. I gotta do all 3 of these at the same time. I've never done 3 at the exact same time. All right. This is gonna be crazy. Bring it back here. Watch this have a commercial attached to it. Of course. I can't believe I actually got away with that. I actually pulled that off. How? I don't even know. So now we have all 3 hitting at the same time. I have no idea how I was able to do that. So we have the table, screen, and monitor all pulling the same thing. So keep in mind, on the table, this is a 50 lumen projector that's running right now, Pico running right now, next to a 5,000 lumen projector. We've done these before. We've done 1,000 and 5,000 side by side to show you that the ambient light rejection on FLE technology pulls up like a really high. Well, actually, we did that with ambient light rejection Black Series Edition. Did that, did a 5,000 versus 1,000. FLE is doing 50 versus 5,000. And there's the monitor right next to it. And you see these beautiful lights. Yep. See, doesn't change. And this is the screen paint. The screen paint, if you look at where it says MR or RM, which one it says, that's called a medium rating. That's a medium rating for the FLE Gain. Under the medium rating, it is quite powerful. Under the ones that have the HR, that's a high rating, that's what that stands for. Those are the ones that can actually take in 100,000 lux of light. That's one that was sitting in the window. That's AdTech technology. AdTech technologies can be used for multiple applications. That same thing you saw sitting in the window can do the same thing where we do. Our projector just die on us over there? How the heck is that possible? We're running through it basically in this feed of power. Let me see what's going on here. Okay. Hopefully my projector didn't just die on me. That'd be kind of messed up. I think my projector just died on me. Oh, why am I doing all these demonstrations? It dies. Oh well, gotta go order me something else now. I've had it for a while. I've had this projector for 5 years. Oh, there it is right there. Well, what the heck was that all about? Literally, what was that about? Probably fire stick issues. Fire stick, get it together! Jeez. Yeah. So I made sure when I set the projector, we didn't block any of the air ports that push air, because there's a port at the bottom that pushes air to the projector, keep it nice and cool. Yeah, probably fire stick issues. YouTube. I'll do a different design for this one for the table, because I'm not doing that whole trying to get them all to sync. That was a pain in the neck to do. Yeah, judging by how choppy it is, yeah, that's you. It's fire sticks do this from time to time. It starts to cut off on you. We got to end the source running through it, so it should run with no problem. All right, come on. Let's play nicely. She's having her fit today. Now, I can read that all that from here. That's how clean the screen's come up. I'm over here away from the screen. I can pick it up at 50 lumens sitting on a table. I can see it crystal clear from here. Just like you can see it.
Over 8 million tons of the fresh produce that's grown ends up in here. And that stinks. And birds that I would use on...
So we'll put something different over there. So yeah, we showed it off on a forum site. Someone was like, this is for projectors only. Literally had somebody come and yell at me at that. This is for projectors only. No monitors in here. And I'm like, that's not a monitor, that's a projection screen. And then that's where it started. That's where the question started coming in. Like, that's a what? I said, that's a monitor. I mean, it's a projection screen. You know why? Because I had it like this. That's why. And they thought it was an actual monitor. And I'm like, that's not a monitor, that's a projection screen. I just showing pictures, a little short little reel of where the projector was coming from, it was connected to. And the guy was like, do you have to have 5,000 or 4,000? No, that's a 50 lumen projector hitting the table right now. Yeah. So imagine this desk we have here, or probably if I posted this somewhere, probably with someone would say, I paid all this money for, no, this is just plywood and an old window. And our technology turns it into this. Takes these old projectors, outdated projectors, and converts it into this. Now, 5,000 lumens. 5,000 lumens. Ugh. The older you get, the more sounds you make when you gotta bend over to pick something. Like, ugh! What happened, man? Getting old. Got a white surface right there, represents the white screen. Projector's 5,000 lumens. We took it out of eco mode just for this. And as you can see, even with 5,000 lumens, you can't read. You won't pick it up. That's why I said that when we did all those tests on our products, when I first was talking about the FLE technology, the first thing I talked about, I said that we're going to have a problem with this technology because it's sunlight. When that sunlight, we first saw that sunlight push through that screen, we said, okay, shoot, this is going to be a whole different category of technology. So when I sat there on camera and I sat there and said, when we make this stuff, keep in mind, there's nothing that we had to put against the screen. I wasn't bragging, I was telling you the truth. We have nothing to test the screen against. There's nothing that really stands in this category. So we showed you. I went out and I got the most advanced certified screen on the market. Diamond's the best. It is the best technology. Gunmetal technology, it is. So for right now, until the Imperial pops up. But right now, it is one of the best. So we took the best of all the best and put it against our product. We sat there and said that a white surface couldn't compare to it. We showed you white levels at 50 lumens, whatever you asked for, we did it. We told you we wouldn't match any black paints, fabrics to it, we did that too. We showed you at the end of the day that a gray screen would not be able to stand against it. We showed you all that. Now, what else do we have to test it on? These things match monitors at the end of the day. So when you saw the side-by-side demonstration of the monitor right next to the screen, yeah, that's how powerful an FLE is. An FLE technology can literally go toe-to-toe with an OLED. And the reason why it can do that, because the screen reads an Infinity 1. The reason why we have other screens from, oh, we're OLED worthy. No, you're not OLED worthy. You have to read an Infinity 1 contrast level to do it. Gee whiz, I swear, if I had a quarter for every time I had to explain that to somebody, I'd be a millionaire by now. You have to read a 100% contrast level. Stop. I see certifieds doing this too. Stop sticking your screens next to TVs and saying that it's TV quality, because TVs can see, even that monitor right there, which is not an OLED, can read an Infinity 1 contrast because it can pull 100% black. Stop doing that, because it's misleading the customer. Can't say that. TVs don't require to be in these weird environments there where they don't pick up. They don't have to go through this. This monitor doesn't have to go through any of that. This monitor doesn't have that problem. Doesn't have that issue. It's a monitor. You would never think of that in a million years, that you would have to go through those form of specifications for a monitor. You have to go through dark environments and all that stuff. You never would think about that. Why would it ever cross your mind? It's a monitor. Looking at a monitor in a dedicated theater room, that sounds funny, doesn't it? That sounds real funny. Or you don't need it in there. You have lights on and everything. It's a monitor. You go through that with projection screens. That's what you go through. That's what you go through. You go through that with projection screens. Has the same reaction as a monitor. Same thing. Same reaction. The thing about it is, in this demonstration, I didn't have to cough up 3,000. I didn't even cough up 1,500. Heck, I didn't even cough up 800. I didn't have to cough up 500. I didn't even have to cough up 400. I didn't have to cough up $300 for my projector. My projector costs $270 behind you right now. That's all it cost me. $270. That's it. That technology reacts just like a monitor. That's why I sat there and said, when I was saying we have nothing to test it against, I literally sat there and said that. And I said, you know what? No one's going to believe us. Let's show them. And we did. So what do we have? If a certified, the one thing is the Infinity 1 contrast. Gunmetals don't read it. They can't pick it up. So that eliminates all gunmetal near our technology. White screens can't pick it up. If you can't pick up the Infinity 1 contrast, you can't read color either. So you're going to have a problem with that. And that technology can pull up a white level literally so high that no gray screen, no white screen, not even gunmetal can turn it dark. So since it can maintain its white levels, pull up those beautiful colors, and it pulls an Infinity 1 contrast, what do we have to put against the screen? Nothing. The only thing we have that we can challenge against an FLE is a TV, an actual physical monitor. That's it. It's the only thing that can compete with it. Well, not compete with it. I would say it's the only thing that we have. Their challenge against the technology is a monitor. Where a gray screen, gunmetal, and white screen can't go against a monitor because you can't read infinity contrast and you have poor ambient light rejection technology. Well, actually, gunmetals are much better with ambient light rejection. The white and grays are really bad with it. So like that monitor right there doesn't have to be in a dark environment, and our technology neither. But the difference is an OLED at, I'd say the screen I have over here at 4 feet by 8 feet that does a 16:10, 16:9 and a 235.1 aspect ratio. Try spending the money for a TV that does that at OLED at 106 inches and at a full 16:9 aspect ratio size. I'm not talking about formatted, because the TVs you have now, they're formatted for 16:9. They don't give you actual 16:9. That TV costs you over 100 grand. Oh, and by the way, you're not taking it outside. You can, but you won't, because that's a lot of money for a TV that if it rains or snows or anything on it, it's going to get destroyed. Projectors, you can stick them in outer boxes. I've seen them. I saw something where over in Philadelphia, they had this huge giant spear in the middle of the park. I'm like, what the freak is that? And I went over to, I had my ex stop the car and got out and looked at it like, what, how are they doing this? Like, where's it coming from? Like, they had projectors that were wrapped around it, and they were using projector mapping applications. And these projectors were sitting on these giant poles, and they had these outer boxes. And that's when I found all the research about the outer boxes that I can sit up there in all times of temperature, keep it nice and cool. It doesn't fog up the glass or none of that. Yep. All right, let's get this off of here. Remind you, surface we have here, dirty window, old piece of sheet plywood. That's what we have. These are demonstrations we're going to be doing them on an expo. When I go to my expo, you have these technology expos up here in Allentown. I didn't know about that. Sister was telling me about all these different things they have up here for companies and businesses and stuff like that. Allentown's a fantastic place to start a business. It is. Grow a business, really is. And they've never seen anything like this. So I'm going to have a display just like this. One like this, and then I'm going to have another one at a much bigger level. Now I was thinking about another material to turn into a projection screen. Because, I mean, it does motorize. It does fix frames. We've done it to death. I want to do things, I want to build screens out of stuff that normally you could find all over YouTube, not YouTube, you find over Home Depot or Lowe's, stuff like that. So I'm looking at different forms of mesh to use. Especially that awning mesh that they make. They have this really tight knit awning mesh. It's real nice. It's tan. I had it in here before. I'm going to turn that into a projection screen. And I can roll right over top of that too. I don't have to spray it. I can roll right over top of it. So I'm going to check that out, see how that would come out. I'm just going to do a whole wall with it. And I can take it with me wherever I go to, and that one, on top of that one too, it'd be much larger than the other surface. Oh, look at those colors, boy. They're gorgeous. Just want to show you the colors of the monitors versus the screen we have over here. All right, so I don't take too much of your time. Tomorrow we won't be on, of course, Lord's Day. Blessed to have such amazing technology. I said, if it wasn't for God, we wouldn't have any of this stuff to begin with. This would be virtually impossible to have.
Your dog is your best friend. That is until your roommate gives her irresistible pepperoni. Taking advantage of
Pepperoni. That's how it always is. People that get around your pets, they will spoil the daylights out of them. I mean, you already hook them up already, but they hook them up beyond that. I told you that. Taco goes to my sister's house. He gets black caviar. Yep, black caviar. She loves seafood. We like seafood now. They always give me seafood. They order him a seafood platter. When he goes there, yeah, the taco gets lobster. I can't have it, but yeah, he can have it. They treat him like he's a king over there. Ain't that right? You gotta go visit family pretty soon. Yep, they asked about you again. Like, where's Mr. Taco? Yeah, put him in the bubble bag and take him over. You always ask about him. What is he up to? What's he been doing? So yeah, so I hope to answer some questions. Also, have you seen from technology? It does much more, like I said, projector mapping applications, just about everything, you know. And if you want to do this for an infinity ceiling, or have to put all this information into on the site on what you can use it for, you really have to put a whole sheet on that. Yeah, you can use it for infinity ceilings. You can paint it to ceilings, you can paint it to floors, all that other good stuff, and do all that at the end of the day. It's nice to do. And it's fully weatherproof. You can take it outside if you want. Gaming applications look amazing on it. Let me see. Do we have sale running this bad boy? Where's sale running at? Let me see. With adapters for sale. Let me see. Ugh. Things I've got to do in the morning. Let's see. I'll do some gaming off of this too. So that's what we designed the FLE to do. FLE Alpha CINEMAX is designed to do everything for a screen paint. So we don't want to have a separate screen paint for outdoor. We don't want to have a separate screen paint for ultra short throw. We don't. None of this thing does everything. It does ultra short throw applications. It does projector mapping. It does all that. And you can even take it outside if you want. So you're not stuck inside if you don't want to be inside. I tell you something. I love watching movies and sports and everything outside. Nothing like it. So this more, you're going to see more and more demonstrations on the Picos, because we're going to be showing them off a lot of demonstrations on Pico projectors, because that's something I want to get into. I've already done many venue projectors. I've done the home theater projectors. Like I said, I want to get into Pico projectors, and that's our next venture right there. We're going to be showing demonstrations on larger screens. Of course, you're going to see a lot of that on different sites we'll be going into and showing off the technology. As I said, I want to be on different sites with this technology to show up on top of it. Brings us a ton of business. But on top of that, I do want to be doing the portable screens, because like I said, we got people that are into the RV life. We got people into the tiny homes. Oh, we got an amazing screen we're designing for the tiny home setups. You got people who live that van life. Hook them up with a nice screen. So we got some pretty cool stuff we're going to be doing with Pico projectors and involving this technology. Let me see. And you see it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Yeah! Gaming on this thing is going to be a beast. Oh, I haven't played this in so long. I definitely want to get a go at this. Make sound up or sound down over here, up from here. And you're gonna let some for you. All right, that's it. Oh, right on the corner. Super on. Ooh, one too long.
This one's mine. Here it is.
This one's mine. Oh, I'm telling you, these, I can't wait to show up the gamer screens. I'm going to be showing those off. So I'm going to basically make this section right here where I can interchange my screens. But we got to make a portable gamer screen. I need something portable, like crazy portable. Like a different kind of wallpaper portable. That's what I need. Something lighter. We already have the technology to be able to turn any surface we want into a projection screen. As you saw right here, like dirty window and a piece of plywood, we have that technology. Now the thing about is trying to figure out different surfaces we can apply the technology to. But I want a gamer screen that's like really crazy portable. Like the 40 inches are nice for gaming. I like that. Big screens are also too fantastic for gaming, but I do like the smaller screens. But still, I gotta look at different surfaces for the technology. That's why we don't do a lot of demonstrations on the fixed frames and motorizers, because we could do that already. We want to do something outside the box. I'm gonna play another game of this. A window. A window! I freaking love it. Piece of plywood and window. I love it.
This one's mine.
I better shove the handgun.
Here it is.
Oh, I'm fading the wall, people. Behind me, I know it. Oh! I knew something was behind me. Something is behind me. Something's definitely behind me. Something is definitely behind me. I'm gonna do oh, I'm gonna play this in a while. Yeah, play this a little bit of this, I haven't played this in a while. There's something is definitely behind me. I love that game. You never know what creepy stuff is coming behind you. Ugh. So you see when the menu comes up as black, this is how it's supposed to show up on your games. It's supposed to be black. Marvel, all that's supposed to come up black. It's never supposed to show gray at all, period. Oh boy.
Jenna, I am the beginning and the end.
I don't know. Which one am I gonna go with?
Black Widow.
What's the mission?
Who will prevail? My salvation is the answer to all your prayers. Hulk smash lots! Who will come out on top? Ready! Fight! You cannot withstand.
So gullible. Not even close.
You cannot withstand.
Oh, come on, Peter.
Not even close. Black Widow to shield. Target eliminated.
Ah. Sorry about that.
Only one team will be left standing. I assure you, I won't betray you. At least here.
Get the hell off me!
Who will come out on top? Ready. Fight! Air combo. Good.
Tracy, you're in danger. Spider-Man! Oh!
Air combo. You cannot withstand. Wonderful. Be engulfed by the darkness.
Got you. Really?
Black Widow.
Oh, she got that nonsense? Oh, that's messed up.
Trying to give these guys a show. Spider-Man! Here we go!
Enter the banquet of the abyss.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, trade secret.
Okay, I'll take it.
Can't fail now. Your mistake. This will wake you up. Your time is up. Paralyzer.
Oh, really? I'll get out of the corner.
Yes. You shall live on as part of me.
Colors are really crazy good. Check some blacker contrast levels. Zombie games always have amazing contrast levels. Where is the remote control for this unit? Oh, let's see. Oh, here it is right here. So I'm just showing you some of the things, the gaming applications for this technology. Like I said, projector mapping applications, low luminance projectors, and again, we already done demonstrations on ultra short throw. This stuff is going to be absolutely incredible. And it does come with a free of new the LED lights with it. These are the ones we chose. They're going to be free. So we're going to check out some zombie killing. I've got a new level on here that I just picked up. And you can check out how cool this is going to look. I tell you, that T-Mobile 5G connection is unbelievable. I actually had the 5G. Usually, when I'm dealing with other connections and they claim to have 5G, we don't get 5G. I get 4 at least. I'm running Wi-Fi off the PS system and the Fire Stick, and this is running off the computer. And man, it's just fantastic. Best decision I made was to go with T-Mobile. Running all of this off T-Mobile and streaming at the same time. So they got a new level in here. Let me see. Definitely check the new level. Let me see. I'm definitely going to do Offline. Where's my new level at?
We held out as long as we could, and it's inevitable that things will collapse.
Where's the new level? Let me see. Oh, he's got the drones already, and I do play with drones. I use the drones. I love the drones.
Convoy actual. This is rear patrol. We've entered Tempe. What's your location? Over.
Rear patrol. Convoy actual. Good to hear your voice. Tempe is compromised and convoy is prepping to move. Rendezvous on the east side of town. Actual out.
Compromised?
He means it's fucked.
Alright.
Seventh curse words.
Then let's get moving. We're not safe here.
Watch your buildings and alleys. You never know where they're hiding.
Oh, start off with the freaking cannon. Where's the screamer at? These are the new levels right here. We just got a chance to test it out on the new technology. And I hear a screamer down there somewhere. Yep. Need a sniper rifle. Sniper rifle!
Get over this thing in basic.
Where's he at? I can hear him down there. Where is he? Oh, there he is, right there.
Pass back!
Stay standing, soldier.
Enemy engaging! Open fire!
They're going to know.
Eyes up! Something's tracking us.
is close.
There's a lurker in here.
I got eyes on a hazmat. Reloading. Cover me.
Whoa! You got eyes on the hazmat. You didn't say where the hazmat was at.
Look ahead.
To the base. Feel free to grab anything you find.
Guess it's time to go to the movies. We can go through that window. Who wanted to break into a gun shop?
Oh, we got a car alarm. What happens if we hit this? Hold on. There's not any ammo on me. Why is that blinking like that? Usually it never blink that way. What's the deal with the car? Oh, okay, yeah, it's been pointing indicating when we're at the bed. I'm out of ammo. I think there's some ammo over here somewhere. Could have some in the gun shop. Yeah, bullets.
Standard issue. Okay. One down.
Can you lock this? Or we can't lock it, or we're screwed. Alright, goes in the lock. What we got here on the table? Where we're going?
Let's get
Oh,
on
okay,
that
we
there.
locked it there.
See where that gets us.
Why does she not move? She's banging. Oh, she's dead. Ooh, nasty rats.
Do it. Oscar Mama.
Convoy, you got a code for the door?
0912.
Love to see some keep rats in the water. That's good.
We got here. Here.
We gotta get out there.
Check in our mapping at the east gate. We need all available reinforcements.
We're here.
Got eyes on the floor.
Oh, this is not the place to be. Not the place to be. Not the place to be at. Got enough packages back here. What do we got up front? Anything up here? Any packages up here? Gasoline, that's basically about it. Alright, we got some barbed wire we can put over here.
Not a sound. Razor wire in place.
Gee whiz, that's all they gave us a razor wire? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Got electric grid over there. Alright, got some gasoline over here. That's basically about it. Oh, we didn't get jack, man. We didn't get no auto turns. We didn't get jack. No electric grids. Boy. I'm going to just grab that automatic shotgun, because I am definitely going to need that. What do we got here? Nothing. Oh, we got 2 here. Okay, what do we got here? All right, I'll take this. Oh, yeah, that's just fantastic, man.
Enemy incoming!
Give me enough time to get started.
Auto turret configured and active.
I got it coming.
What do we got here? Another auto turn. We can use it.
Bounty just got set up. Auto turret running.
Damn, gun's down already? Really? Where else place you at? Trying to. That turn's going down too fast. What we got in here? Put this one down. Down. That was fun.
No time to stop and shop. Keep moving.
Yep. Still hate malls.
Stay quiet.
The barricade that kept the enemy out is trapping the convoy inside. We're looking for runners to retrieve munitions to take down the barricades.
Complicated. I think we can handle that.
We got it for time. I'm gonna run over a little bit.
Let's move.
We have here. Right, I'm done with this section. I want to see something else. Matter of fact, I haven't played. Is it on here? I should have it on here. Let's see. I was on Just Cause. I love Just Cause. Good game to play. I'm gonna go on some Pac-Man. Just want to show the gaming side of the technology. Down to the dungeon. Okay, where's the 3D version of this? That's the spiral. Conjunction. The conjunction is the 3D version of it. Here's the dungeon. Oh, just the 3D version of it. Get out of here. Oh, come on. How are you going to bounce right in front of me? That doesn't make any sense. This is wrong. I had him right there, too. I'm surprised I got away with that. I really am. Oh, didn't want to do that. Wanted to finish it first. I'm gonna pause. Oh, I didn't want to pause there. There you go. Come on, get out. Got him. Oh, how many pauses? Here we go. So basically, like I'm showing you, like on this screen we have here, this is a 40-inch glass projection screen, because again, it's made out of a window pane. And I get this all the time. Like I said, we get this all the time. People who make these great products, and again, I don't too much about white screens, but the gray screens, it really doesn't make a difference what size we have here. We can have it to the small screen we have there, 20-inch to the table, or we can have it at the 40-inch we have here. It doesn't make a difference, because due to the fact that you have to see the Infinity One contrast. I can't explain that enough. It's very important that you see the Infinity One, because the Infinity One will allow your screen to pick up the contrast and colors, and you know, our white levels are fantastic on our Infinity One, our technology, but this is what's required. Now again, like I said, talking to the customers, you may have people come out there with gray screens and say, hey, look, we can do the same thing at 40 inches. It's not a problem to display. Yeah, you can display off a 40-inch screen. You can display off a 50-inch screen. You can display off a 200-inch screen. The problem is that your screen's going to wash out 10 times faster. Your white levels are going to be good, but your contrast levels, it's going to be extremely poor. And with that, color is going to follow along with it. So no, it won't work at all, period. No matter what projector we use and what we have and what we own, this will not work on your gray or white screen. It's just not going to function well. And you can see it. it's just going to be an awful image. I got people there say, well, you're saying I can't see it. Yeah, you can see it. It's just going to be an awful image. That's what's going to happen. Well, our screen is going to pull for 100% black level, beautiful colors, amazing white levels. You do this in fully lit environments without being plagued in the dark. Ah, I got hit again. Without being plagued in the dark. You don't need all that. Period. And you don't spend the money for expensive projectors to try to fix something that, again, you really should not have to go through to begin with. You should be able to read that 100% contrast with no problem. Let me go with Dragon Ball real quick. Doing local.
Select your fighter.
俺様の恐ろしさをじっくりと教えてよい。火が固まる。溢れる。いいだろう。かかってき。
Like I said, this is supposed to be in black. Anytime you see contrast comes up, it should be 100%. Can't be in these dark environments. I don't know how people do this stuff, like in dark environments.
A fierce showdown is about to begin.
I have to read 100% black.
LXXVIIでの雪辱を果たしてやる。
俺はスーパーサイヤ人孫悟空だ。Get ready!
こ これが宇宙一のエリート戦士。泣く子も黙るゲニュー特戦隊だ。この調子でいくぞ。ゲニュー特戦隊ファイトオー。
Starfield screensaver. Starfield screensaver. Okay, what's that all about? Now, that's our Starfield screensaver on our screen over here. This is a monitor here, all right? So let me show you something. Where is that surface we keep losing? I swear. I lose this surface constantly all the time. Gray surface, lose it all the time. Here we go. Now, again, as I said before, that the gray screen, the reason why it can't do a 40-inch, can't do a 50-inch, can't do a 100-inch, can't do any of those, because the gray screen can't read contrast. It doesn't have the capability, and this is needed. So say if I want to do a Starfield demonstration on my desk, or I have one on my desk right there, still one for the desk. So also, let's see where my fire stick is at, where I put it at. Always losing my fire sticks. Whew. Okay, oh here it is. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
So there's our Starfield screensaver for our desk, the monitor, and our screen. As I told you before, don't be fooled by gray screen paints that'll say that, hey, we can do the same thing too. We can pick up a contrast level. You can't see contrast. You need an Infinity one. So next to that monitor over there that can actually read an Infinity one contrast level, your screen would have to read it too. So here's what the gray screen picks up. Mind you, we're at 5,000 lumens on our projector now. As you can see, it doesn't see it. If we lay it flat to the Starfield on the table, it won't pick up. And to compare a gray screen to a monitor, it's saying it does the exact same thing as a TV. There's also Get this up here a little better. Step out of the way. Also a lie. Because I can't see it. That's why it's at the end of the day, if you can't read an Infinity 1 contrast level, stop trying to compare your screen paints to monitors, TVs, or anything, because you can't read it. And as I said before, I've already seen the demonstrations. I've already seen people trying to do our demonstrations. You can put a gray screen on a 50-inch, you can put it on a 40-inch, you can put it on a 120-inch. Doesn't make a difference what size you put it on, what projector you put it on. It can't read contrast. It won't see it. And if it can't read contrast, it can't read color. Without that dark technology, you can't even pick up ambient light rejection technology. You can't even be used in fully lit environments. You don't work on commercial environments, nothing. And you don't even work on ultra short, those technically you don't. So again, if you're going to call yourself TV worthy, you got to do a contrast of a star field in a fully lit environment next to a monitor. And if you can't do that and you have to be in a dark environment to compete with the monitor, you failed already. So to upgrade your screen to a gray screen, worst idea you can do. And before you can call yourself a black screen, you have to be able to read the contrast level first. Can't call yourself Series C black or whatever you want to call it in the day. You have to register a black level. Can't come up gray. Your screen literally came up that color right there. The advantage point. They're still laughing about that in the forum sites, about the advantage point. I told you they take them as jokes. That's why you don't see people advertising their screens, because no one wants to be affiliated with that stuff. The advantage point. All these screens pick up black. Monitor picks up black. The table painted with our coated technology picks up black. The window picks up black. Your screen literally came out that color. And I see your gray paints at the end of the day, they're sitting there saying, well, we pick up an Infinity Con. We're TV worthy. No, you're not. That monitor is reading contrast. So was ours. And you can't pick it up. Here's a little test for you. Go out and get your monitor. Take your screen paint, stick it against your monitor, and see where your contrast level pulls up at. Starfield screensaver. Pick it up on my phone.
Starfield screensaver.
Starfield. There we go. My phone's got an OLED screen. There's my phone right there. It's got an OLED screen on it. Now, I'll leave that right there. And I'll take a gray surface. And I stick that right next to my phone. Be careful because my phone's all touch sensitive and all that good stuff. Let's get this stuff out of the way first. Well, that's not going to work because you need a projector to project onto it. What better way to do this? Okay, let's do it this way instead. Because that's not going to work. Keep forgetting the projector is sitting right next to it. How much of a wake-up call do I have to give you great people? Great people. It's get to that point where I'm going to call you great people. You great screen paint makers. That your product can't read a black level. Literally. I've had this conversation too many times to count about gray screens. They do not pick up. They do not read contrast in any way whatsoever. They don't have the capabilities. They can't pull it. We got to come back and we got to talk about this. Because it's just so funny. I can't believe how many times we have to have this conversation, but it won't read it. All right, I'll be back. Hope you enjoyed the demonstration on our window and plywood projection screen. We'll be back.